Have you ever walked into a bright, sunny room and instantly felt happier? Or have you just sat in a dark, cluttered space and felt down? Well, as teenagers and young adults, we spend a lot of time in bedrooms, classrooms, or just any other spaces, and they can drastically change how we feel and act. I've read articles from Newport Institute and Very Well Mind that explain how our surroundings and even things like lighting have a big impact on mental health. I am also a teenager who is heavily impacted on these things that are impacted by the environment that I'm in. So you may have experienced lighting changes, things like a clean or cluttered room, fresh air, storms, different furniture, and how different colors make you feel. And these are all part of your environment that you're in. Our environment strongly affects our mood through natural lighting and the current physical surrounding. So first we're going to look at how different kinds of lighting can change the way we feel, and then we're going to talk about how things like clutter can affect our mood. Let's start by talking about lighting because it's one of the easiest things to notice. Different types of lighting can change how we act and feel. In 2021, Newport Institute said that light plays an important role on physical and mental health. Sunlight naturally boosts serotonin, which makes us feel happier. Serotonin is called the feel good hormone because it just makes you feel good and alive and alert and just ready to conquer the world, basically. So when you expose yourself to these kinds of things, you're naturally just going to feel better, which is why going on walks is important too. On the other hand, darkly lit or poorly lit spaces can sometimes make you feel tired, sad, unmotivated, and whatnot. Not getting enough natural light can mess up your sleep schedule a lot. So if you're ever up till 3 a.m. and wondering why, that could be a reason why. Seasonal depression does exist. It's not just made up. It's called seasonal affective disorder, and it's linked to shorter days in the winter and less sunlight. So your environment really does affect you more than you think. In early 2025, Very Well Mind suggested to implement bright light into your environment. This can help improve depression and anxiety. So, lighting isn't the only thing that matters, but what currently is around us plays a big role too. Storms are gloomy, gray, and dull. They can give you feelings of fatigue, lower serotonin, and cause anxiety. Because there's no sunlight, you're automatically going to feel lower. And if you're ever inside watching a storm just feeling unmotivated and tired and lazy, that's definitely why. Our physical surroundings affect us a lot. In 2021, Newport Institute explained that living in a cluttered home can actually stimulate the production of cortisol, the stress hormone. Clutter everywhere can make it very hard to relax, or having too much stuff in one space can really cause anxiety. It just causes chaos everywhere. Things like plants, decorations, pictures, and posters, or even can really bring comfort to your room instead of chaos and anxiety. So just try and customize it and stay away from dull, dark spaces. These two pictures have very different feelings associated with them. The one on the left is very bright, it has sunlight, color, nature, it just heightens your mood. Where on the right side, it is gloomy, gray, dull, and it just kind of lowers your mood. So naturally, our bodies are drawn to the butterfly, the one on the left, because it gives feelings of happiness and safeness and energy, where the one on the right is sad, tired, just unmotivated looking, and it doesn't really give us that boost of anything. So if we live our lives a little bit like the picture on the left, we can notice a big shift in the way that our life goes every day. The environment really does affect our mood, whether it's the lighting in the room or the way the space looks and feels. So the next time you're feeling stressed or chaotic or just not very at ease, open a window, let in some sunlight, or just kind of clean up your space because it might just turn your whole day around.